Good evening, all, and welcome to another video on Old How the Ale. It's Friday night, which means it's alcohol-free night. And the beer we're going for tonight, it deserves some good karma, because it's by good karma. It's this one. It is Hilltop. And Hilltop is part of their bourbon barrel project. And this is number 2 in that particular project. And it says on the side of the can to be good, do good, feel good. And on the other side of the can, it says that Hilltop is the iconic place to party in Goa. Home of a 3-day Goan trance festival. It's laid back if you want it to be, or as wild as you can take it. Backpackers, locals, and old school Goan hippies have been going and coming back for over 30 years. And about the beer in particular, it says you loved it the first time round, so we had to brew it again. A whole load more Mandarin Bavaria hops this time to the bourbon barrel to give it a unique flavour full of sweet orange citrus, invoking tangerines, mandarin oranges, and clementines. So yeah, lots of orange to be expected. Is there going to be a bourbon barrel influence? We shall find out. I like the trippy 1960s artwork on the can. It's rather cool. So yeah, let's see, shall we? Let's get it out into a glass and see exactly how good it's going to be. Quite lively on the open. That's a very full can. That is a very, very full can. I like that. We're going to pour it into my AF Beer Club glass. The pour is pale, very pale. I'm not going to go nuts. Pretty clear. That'll do. Clear as a bell, actually, with some floating inclusions. Slightly golden in colour. Nice white head. That's your beer up close in a glass. You can see my face through it. Not sure if that's a good thing, but yeah, I don't know if the floaters will show up on camera, but they are there. So, yeah, the looks, I don't mind the look of the beer, but the floaters are a little bit off-putting. So a whiff. Okay. It is orangey, but there's other things in there. Not quite sure what to make of that. There's orange. Something a little bit. I can't put my finger on it. It may be the barrel influence. At first it was quite unpleasant, and then it was slightly musty. And it is a little bit musty. I need to clear my nose just for a second by smelling something else. Don't smell this on camera, ladies and gents, boys and girls. It requires a childproof lid. I'm struggling to get into it. It's paint cleaner, paintbrush cleaner to be particular. So it should be strong enough to clear the old nostrils. Yeah. Not the best of ideas, ladies and gents, boys and girls. I do not recommend it and don't condone it. Back to the beer. Yeah. I'm not a fan of the aroma. There's something behind it that's just not right. So it looks questionable with those floaters. The smell is quite questionable as well, apart from the orange. Let's have a taste. Cheers. Body is reasonable. In fact, it's pretty good. Medium weight, full mouth feel. Carbonation is very low in the mouth. It's not spiky. It's not popping or anything. And that flavour profile is interesting. There is citrus. And there is something else. I'm not getting anything bourbon barrel at all. It's I want to say almost medicinal, but I'm not sure. It's very light flavour, and there is a hint of orange. I've had another beer of a similar nature containing mandarin hops, and that one had a really soapy taste to it. This one, I'm not sure what it is. I'm really not sure. The finish is light, nondescript, and bland. Yeah. Yeah. Light, nondescript, and bland. That's the finish. So the points, we're going to go to the aid memoir as we always do. And Good Karma's Hilltop has had 65 check-ins, 3 from people I know, 2.82 average overall, 2.83 from the people I know who've had it. My scoreboard of joy is blank. Looks, aroma, body, taste, and finish will be judged today, and the potential for bonus points. So, the looks. That's the first impression you have of any beer. And when you look at the beer itself, the colour is really quite pale, really clear, and it's got a white head. It doesn't look overly appealing, what with those that float. Let's see if we can really get up close and see some of them. I'm not sure you're going to pick them up, but trust me, they are there. It doesn't look inspiring as a beer. The head is all right, though. I'll give it that, although it didn't last forever. But it is an alcohol-free beer, and they tend not to. I'm not a fan of the inclusions. The colour's okay. And I like the head, so I'm going to give it half. The aroma, well, you saw my face. There was something really pungent, and it wasn't even strong, but it was noticeable, and it wasn't pleasant up front. I don't know what it was. It could have been medicinal. It could be something else entirely. Foisty, musty, and a little hint of orange. Honestly, I'm sorry, I can't give it a point for the aroma. I don't like it. The body though, medium weight, really quite full in the mouth. Carbonation is low. It could do with a little more carbonation. The body though is pretty good. So I'm going to give it the 0.75. It just needs more carbonation, please. And speaking of needing more of something, the flavours as well, really light, really interesting. I want to say it was medicinal, but it might not have been. Combine that with the aroma, it's not a good experience at all. I can't give it any points either. There's no saving grace on that one, unfortunately. There's no strength to it. There's no hop presence. There's no malty presence. I don't know what it is. But and the finish, bland, nondescript, light. There's nothing to write home about on that one either. So it's going to get a big fat 0 for the finish as well. So we go to the bonus points. Would I buy it again? No, I wouldn't. I'm going to be brutally honest. I wouldn't buy that again. Does it represent value for money? No, it does not. And it can't have the full bonus because it didn't get anywhere near the full 5 out of 5 required for that, because it only got 1 1/4 out of 5 from me. That's really, really shocking, because I expected good things from this one and I've not got them. Very, very disappointing. and I've got more Good Karma beer in the box to sample later on. I've got no bourbon barrel influence from this at all. I've got really not a lot from this beer at all. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to finish this one, and that's the honest truth. And that's very, very, very rare that happens. I think I've only ever not finished bad pints before, and another beer which there is a review on this channel where you see it get poured down the drain. This one may sadly go that way as well. And we'll leave this rather disappointing review there and say, that's been this. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with those. You got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I will see you again soon for hopefully another better beer. Bye for now.